I'm going to share my screen and we're going to talk about FUV because I'm sure there's a lot of people worried. If you're looking at the stock price recently, you're thinking, oh my God, this is the end of the world. Remember, guys, like and subscribe, please.
Like and subscribe and hit the bell.
Ding dong. From 36 bucks, it took a clean, straight dive. And right now it's sort of hugging the 200-day, as you can see, like the green line here, right? This is a good sign if it holds, but we are still in a downtrend. So we have not broken out of this downtrend. But let me zoom out a little bit what FUV has done this only in 1 year.
Yeah, this is the point. It's like if you're upset that FUV went from 36 to 13 and you were buying it at $1, $2,
so
you're
look at
still
this.
up.
I mean, this was back in, this is 2019, but this year, if you were around, which we were buying it around this price range, around $2 right here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I think we're buying it right here. So the chart is clear. Like this has been on a clear uptrend, even now that it's sort of hanging around the bottom of this uptrend. That we'll see if this holds. But look where it went. It was from $1.50, even less than that. It was like from $1. What was the bottom of this? 97 cents. So if I do
a freaking altcoin.
It is an altcoin. Let me show you the move that this stock has made that everybody's so fearful of right now. So we're roughly over here, 4,092%.
That's insane.
Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I didn't take any profits at 1,400%.
Here's the thing. Anyone watching this right now, if your goal is to retire or to drastically change your financial situation, you have to have gains like this. You can't do that unless you make 1,000% returns on something.
Right. If you're a millionaire, 20% of a million is 200 grand a year. If you can make that in the stock market, that's amazing for you.
Right.
For us, look, we need 10x, 20x, 30x. We haven't seen it completely capitulate in terms of, yes, it fell hard, but it's still holding the 200-day. And can it go below that? It hasn't in recent, look at the recently, it really hasn't gone to the 200-day. I think here in the beginning, but that's when it crossed over, when we knew it was like a bull market, right?
Yeah.
But it really hasn't tested this year. So we have to see what happens. The real support line is around $8. This can fall all the way down to $8. It's very doable.
The 200-day average is that make or break.
It's a good time to start buying.
Yeah, it's the make or break. I wouldn't say to like throw all your money into it at the 200-day, but put something in there, because chances are if it does fall, you still have some ammo left to buy it even lower if it does go to 7. And if it goes up, then you'll feel good that you bought it at the absolute lowest that it could be before it recovers.
If you actually believe in a company, you should just dollar cost average into it. So as this drops, I'm buying it. Like today it was at $12, so I bought a couple hundred shares more, just because it's like, it's touching the 200-day. It actually went below it. I'm like, this is a good opportunity to buy some shares. But let's see why it dropped. I do have a couple of news. Apparently, a short seller came out and listen to what they're saying. In our opinion, Arcimoto lied to investors about its reported pre-orders from paying customers and disregarded safety concerns about its vehicle on public roads in order to execute a dubious stock promotion for self-enrichment at the expense of minority shareholders. In March 2021, we reviewed 6 different partnerships touted by Arcimoto since 2018. Specifically for these partnerships, we found that less than 5% of Arcimoto's pre-orders were actually delivered. As part of its fake demand promotion, I like the wording, Arcimoto's largest customer, Arcimoto Key West, is secretly owned and operated by undisclosed related party insider, FOD Capital, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the point is, if you don't know Arcimoto and you just invested in this spec play and you weren't researching like the CEO, the company, listening to the quarterly reports, you would think this is probably legit. I read this. This is complete fabrication. I've listened to the CEO. I've seen him. He actually has a long history of tech and innovation. Yeah. This is not a guy who's willing to risk his reputation on.
It's not a Nikola. It's not a Nikola. He's not a Nikola.
He's actually selling vehicles, and they're having a hard time producing them because they don't have the manufacturing, but they are selling vehicles. You can go online. You can buy one. So this short seller had helped tank this stock even further and probably made a lot of money doing this, honestly. Congratulations. But this is just giving me an opportunity to buy more shares while people run out through the door, because this is completely fabricated BS. in my opinion.
The other thing about him as a CEO is he's very clear about what he wants. He's not trying, he's trying to serve a very niche market, and that's his goal. He's not trying to do anything more with the company yet than sell these vehicles. So he is focused on just getting as much market share and getting as many of these vehicles out. He's not spreading himself thin by trying to have the company doing too many things. If you're investing, in a lot of ways, you're investing in him.
That's why I listen to the CEOs and the conferences and them talking, because do I believe what they're doing is real? Like, why are we so gung-ho about Tesla? It's Elon Musk. We're not going to sugarcoat it.
Right.
The guy says what he's going to do, and he's doing it.
Yeah.
So back to the stock chart, it was fighting here at the 100-day, and this guy dropped it down to the 200-day. That, once again, to me, that's an opportunity to buy. Even if it's temporary, the stock is probably going to pump maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. So if we get this video up, our people who watch our show can make some money.